Here's a super new recipe for you today, which is made very quickly and easily. In about 10 minutes, the wafer is ready, and you don't have to wait several hours to eat it. But as soon as it cools, you can cut and serve it. This recipe is quick, especially since all measurements are by the glass. This is a 200 milliliter glass, and you need 100 milliliters of oil. You can use 100 grams of margarine or butter, 100 milliliters of water. That's all half a glass. 2 glasses of sugar. Now take it to the heat. Place it on the heat, a little stronger but not at the strongest, and stir a little to help the sugar dissolve. When the whole mixture boils, add 150 grams of chocolate. You can add any chocolate you have. This is a 150-gram cocoa cream bar, and it does the job quite well. Considering these are cheap and generous wafers, use a cocoa cream bar with 14% cocoa. Now, stir it all a little like this to start melting the chocolate. After about 30 seconds to 1 minute, add 400 grams of sour cream. And stir everything together again. If the heat is high, feel free to reduce it. Now stir only as much as needed for the sour cream to combine with the other ingredients. Reduce the heat, now it's at 6 out of 9. To make everything faster, grab a whisk. Whisk quickly to combine everything so the water doesn't evaporate too much. Otherwise, the mixture will be too thick to spread nicely on the wafer sheet. That's it, the ingredients have combined. Remove from the heat. Removing from the heat. Now you don't need this whisk anymore. And add 400 grams of ground biscuits, whichever you have. And now combine everything together with a wooden spoon. Now that everything is nicely combined, the wafer mixture is ready. Leave it for only a few minutes to cool down while you prepare the tray. The paper and everything else you need for spreading. It would be best if you have a board to put baking paper on. And then the first wafer sheet. Put 1/4 of the mixture on the wafer and spread it evenly. This is a large wafer sheet. It's just a regular large wafer if you're wondering, and spread on the rough side. Place another sheet over and continue the same process. Don't press too hard, just enough for the wafer to stick. Always put the slightly worse sheets in the middle, so it won't be visible later. This filling has already cooled down a lot while I was spreading it. So now, when you cover it with this other wafer, put baking paper over it. And then, put a slight weight on it. Don't put any plastic or an upside-down tray. As some people like to do, then your wafer will be chewy. It would be best to put a cutting board and 1 kilogram of sugar on top. If you don't have that, a tray can do, but turn it over so it stands on the table. Now, take it to the fridge like this for half an hour and it's ready to serve. Let the wafer stand for only half an hour. And it's already ready to cut. It's fantastic. It has set nicely. It has remained crispy. Now let me show you what it looks like. My knife is a bit dull. Just look at that. Excellent. Now I'll cut it some more.